So we are running basic IP address, right? Show IP interface B. We'll check whether the address are correct. Show IP interface B. Oh, show IP interface B. 10.1 faster than 0/0, 10.3.1 and 10.1.11.1. Everything is fine here. So I'll just copy this. And R2 now. R2, what about R2? 0/0, it's 10.1.1.2, 0/1 2.2, and go back 2.0.0.0. It doesn't matter. And then R3 now. R3 fast Ethernet 0/0, 10.1.2.3, 0/1 3.3, and 34.3. Everything is fine here. Now R4 now. 34.4 and 43.4, which we played. What I'll do now, I'll run Eigrp, but I'll not disable auto-summarization. Let's do that. Router Eigrp 1 network 10.1.1.0 3.0 11.0. Done. Now on R2. But this kind of thing you cannot do in RIP. If you exactly want to enable 10.1.1.0, you cannot do that. You can only enable for all 10 networks. Obviously, repository will support subnetting. It will allow you to use subnetting, but it will not exactly enable on single interface. If you give 10.1.1.0, it will enable for all 10 network in that route.
But this is also a network, not interface.
Which one? No, here we are giving separately 10.1.1.0, 10.1.3.0, 10.1.11.0. They are subnetted. So we are giving each and every subnet. We are advertising, we are enabling per subnet here in Eigrp. But in RIP, if you enable for this subnet, it will enable it for the entire major network. That is 10.0.0.0.
But it's also accept version 2 is also accept subnet.
It accepts subnetting. You're not getting the point which I'm telling you. It will accept the subnet, but you're enabling it for the major subnet. You're enabling the protocol for major subnet. So if you are enabling the same example, in the same example, if you are enabling RIP, what happens there? If you give 10.1.1.0, if you are enabling for 10.1.1.0, it will automatically enable for this interface and this interface also, because it's enabling for the major network, which is 10.0.0.0. Even if you give this subnet, if you try to enable for this subnet, it will automatically enable for the entire 10 network. So there is no need for you to give 3 commands. Just give 10.0.0.0. Or even if you give this 10.1.3.0, there is no need for you to give this command or this command to advertise these networks. It will automatically advertise because it belongs to a major network called 10.0.0.0. It will support subnetting, but I am talking about enabling RIP. You cannot enable per subnet. You can enable per network, per major network. But in Eigrp you have that option. Got it? Now on R2. Router Eigrp 1 network 10.1.1.0 2.0. Done. I'm not going to advertise any loop background. No need. Okay. Now on R3. Router Eigrp 1 network 10.1.2.0 3.0 and then network 192.1.34.0. Clear? Now R4. One 192.1.34.0 43.0. Clear? Now let's check our routing table. So I've been out. I'm getting all the routes, all the subnets properly, right? 10.1, which is directly connected, 3, and then what is next? 10.11 also directly connected. I'm getting 10.1.2.0 via 2, that is load balancing, which we'll talk about later. Okay, so I'm getting 10.1.2.0. See, I'm getting each and every subnet here, right? Even on R3, I'll check you. I'll check on R3. Show IP route. I'm getting each and every subnet here. See, I'm getting each and every subnet. 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.11. I'm getting each and every subnet. You're getting my point, right? But on R4, check on R4. See, did you see that? It's commonly saying that to reach 10.0.0.0, go to 0. It automatically summarizing. What is the purpose of summarizing? Minimizing it up to an extent. If you leave it by default, it will be your class full address. It will summarize it to a class full address. If you ask whether we'll have reachability, yeah, we'll have reachability. We'll be able to reach each and every network. 10.1.1.1. We'll be able to reach. You'll be able to ping each and every network. But what it's saying that the entire 10, you know the entire 10 network. Is it right or wrong? Wrong. You don't know entire 10 network. You know only 3 to 4 subnets of that 10 network. Right? You know only 3 to 4 subnets of 10 network. You don't know about the entire 10 network. There might be lots of 10 network out there, some other place. Maybe via this interface also, another interface also. But your device will say that you know entire 10 network via this interface, so go to this interface. So it might cause some problem in some cases, depending upon the topology or the places where you implement it. So that's why Cisco recommends you to turn off the auto summarization. It's not a feature actually. It wants it to summarize, disable that auto summarization, which is on by default, which is disabled by default on latest iOS like 15.x. It is automatically disabled. And Cisco wants you to summarize whenever you want to summarize. So manual summarization is recommended. Got it? Any doubt? This manual summarization is not supported in there. Why? There is no use. Sorry, RIP also supports manual summarization. Sorry, RIP supports manual summarization. Clear? So that's it. Now I'll give summarization. No auto summary. I'll disable that summarization. No auto summary. The same command I'll do on all the devices. What I'll do? Eigrp1. No. I'll copy this. I'll paste it on all the devices. See now. So IP route. Now I started getting each and every subnet. Previously I was getting a single route. Why? Because I disabled auto summarization. Now, previously auto summarization was enabled. By default it's enabled. Show IP Eigrp interfaces. See, maximum hop count by default is 100. This is what I told you. Do you remember that? It's by default 100 and it can be tunable up to 224. Got it? Where is it? So what is the use of this command? I'll tell you. So auto summary is disabled now. No auto summary. Clear? So whenever you want to see anything, your running configuration or your configuration which is configured on this device, the command will show running configuration, right? But if you want to view a particular thing from that running configuration about a particular concept, you can put a file and say you have lots of options like section, include. So if you want to see a section about EIGRP, give EIGRP. If you have multiple EIGRP and you want to view only for EIGRP 1, give EIGRP 1. It will show that running configuration only for that EIGRP. Clear? You also have one more option, include. It means wherever you find the term which you are specifying, EIGRP or anything else, it will show that configuration, show that lines. Clear? Any doubt?